Hello, hello, and welcome back to TGTV, and more specifically, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Goodwood Festive Speed. Now, today is going to be a two-pronged video. Today, I'm going to start the video by seeing something very new and going up the hill in it, and then we're going to get onto a garage update of sorts, a surprise garage update, and something coming to the garage that I don't think I've really kind of let on. I've not really told anyone about. I think I may have mentioned or let slip in a video once that I was going to get it. Anyway, that car is now physical, it's at the port, it's about to land, so I guess I better tell you lot all about it. So first things first then, let's head over to Kia, because they've got something very exciting going on this weekend. I'm going to jump in the car and go up in a hill climb in a new Kia, and then we're going to get on to all things new car related, and maybe some other little surprises as we stroll around the show and I point at things that I may have forgotten to tell you guys that I have bought. Right then, order of business today then, as I said, first thing on the agenda is to jump in the Kia EV6 GT and go up the hill. Now we are in very good company here. We're going to give you a little tour around, and I'm also going to show you the young lady in the driving seat that's going to be hooning up the hill very shortly. So let's go harass her for the run. Hello Jade.
Hello.
You are now live on TGTV. Please do not swear. Not that you would. You're actually a very pleasant human, unlike me. Are you excited?
You know what, I can't wait. I'm so excited. It's the last run and I can't wait. This is going to be the fastest one, so I hope that's going to be okay. Yeah, no, that's good for me. That's very good for me, in fact. Just don't, no, you told me off for saying don't stuff it before. I'm not going to do that. So, inside the EV6 GT then, we've got these bucket seats, which will be holding us in place. There's my helmet, my Billy helmet. Be holding us in place as we go up the hill. And, well, actually just over here, you've got a very snazzy carbon helmet, actually. Yeah, I've had it for a few years, it's great, it's just super safe, and this one's a rally helmet, it's a Stoven based one. Like yours actually, so... I have, and I've got a little thing to... Can I shout at you through that? You could have thrown a rally car, not on this one, so, but I'm sure I'll hear you anyway. I can just shout anyway. Right, so, EV6 GT then is slightly different because you've got a green button over there, do you not? Yes. Will you be pressing that? Yeah, so what I do, I turn off the lane keep assist and any assistance, and then I just basically press GT mode. Okay, and then that makes everything, suspension stiffen up, throttle response. Yeah, it just basically changes all the systems to make it performing. Yeah, and obviously the lane assist, if you start hitting apexes, the car will think that you are drifting, so you turn that off when you're doing sporty stuff. So, right, I'm going to go and do a little tour outside, then we're going to jump back in and fly up the hill. Exciting stuff. Cheers, Jay, catch you in a sec. So then, some of you will remember that I actually drove the standard, well there's nothing standard about it, the standard sort of lower model Kia EV6s over in Marbella, actually some months ago. This is the spiciest variant, this is the hottest variant, and this particular car is, it says prototype on it, getting completely in Jade's way. It says prototype on it here, is actually pushing out 577 brake horsepower. It's all-wheel drive, and the stats actually dictate this thing will do 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds. Now, little insiders, hello, little insiders at Kia actually say that they suspect, lovely, a bird's left a present. They suspect that this will actually do 60 faster than 3.5 seconds. Now, the quoted time is 3.5, but I suspect it's probably nearer to 3, which is bonkers for a car like this. Loads of space inside, all the tech in the world, and I think you'll agree that is a very, very good looking car. Lovely stuff. So here's a lineup for you. We've got Pagani Coda Lunga, we've got the Bulldog, all behind a hay bale, top filming here, Singer turbo design study thing, Daytona SP3 thing, we've got Alexander West, 599 FSX, we've got a Monza SP2, we've got an SF90, I mean the list goes on, ridiculous. Anyway, let's head back in, let's go up the hill. Right, here we go then, been told to put my phone away and my camera away, I won't be doing either. Here we go then, go. Oh my god, oh god. This is insane. This is literally insane. Oh my word. Oh, sorry.
Don't apologise to me. You do what you're doing.
Poor thing. Absolutely annihilated the brakes of this.
This is rapid. It's actually rapid.
Right, Tom, this is the famous wall, so...
Don't stick it in it.
Don't say that.
I'm offering you advice, it's helpful.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Here we go. Oh, my neck hurts.
Ready?
There we go. Oh!
Get over 100, got to get over 100. Come on, go, 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 go.
Oh, across the line. That was mega.
Thanks so much.
You can't half drive, my God. That is really, really impressive. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
That is very quick. What a sight that is. Wowzers. Probably the most ridiculous collection of metal in the entire world. Wow. I'm sure then if you've been following any Goodwood footage, you will have seen all of this by now, but this is at the top of the hill. So you've got the new Pagani Coda Lunga thingy. I like the front, I like the interior. I'm gonna have to keep my voice down, I don't want to offend anyone, but I don't like the back. It looks like Sid from Ice Age. And also when it pulled off the line, it didn't really make any noise. That on the other hand, did. Aston Martin Bulldog, remember seeing that Hampton Court concourse. Probably one of my favourite cars of all time, unbelievable. Competizione, Artura, fucking Evo, T50. If I had the money, I'd have one of these. I love what Gordon Murray Automotive have done with that. So look at it, I mean, only. Hello.
How's it going?
How you doing? High five for YouTube, how are we doing?
We're good.
Engines are firing up, it is chaos up here. That! Jesco, that sounds amazing as well. We've got a 992 GT3 with the main man in there. We've got literally everything. I'm not going to point it all out, it's a joke. Zembo TSR, Shmee 150 over there, giving a 1010 with his vlogging camera. It's complete hell up here. Totally, totally ridiculous. Anyway, I'm going to head back to my Kia, I think. Also got that very rare and exclusive Transit. Very rare spec. This is the end of Goodwood 2022. We're going to leave things here with the chaos at the top of the hill. When I head back down, I'm going to show you what's joining the garage. Hill climb complete then in the Kia EV6. It's time to visit one of my favourite places at the whole of the Festival of Speed. Shock horror, ladies and gentlemen. I've gravitated towards the Porsche stand, and shock horror, ladies and gentlemen, there is another Porsche joining the garage, or Porsche. Porsche is how you're supposed to say it, but I always say Porsche. You get told off. So let's head in then. I'm going to reveal what it is I've got coming. Let us kick off on this side then. It's dual pronged, this stand. There's lots going on. It is not a Panamera, as good as they are. GT4 RS is looking rather good, and I think that music in the background is going to mean that this video gets no AdSense at all. It will get copyright blocked, so maybe I'll have to chop up the editing so it doesn't pick up the music. So we got GT4 RS in racing yellow by the look of it, or maybe speed yellow. Very cool car, but it is not one of those. We've also got this Targa. I've actually driven this particular car, and interestingly, we've got the Porsche watch in here. So this watch is available for about 8 grand, I think, when you buy the car. Not sure if I would go for it, but very cool nonetheless. And a lot of people are actually going for it. It's actually a very nice watch, to be fair, so maybe I would. Obviously you've got your little Porsche Heritage badge on it. Also on the stand, it's the first time I've seen this, we've got the 911 Sport Classic. So this is effectively a 911 Turbo actually, but interestingly, you've got the wide haunches, you don't have the air intakes on the side, you've actually got these new wheels. Now they look the same as the Targa, but actually these Fuchs style wheels have a centre lock mechanism on them. This is probably one of my favourite sets of wheels Porsche have ever made, and I would be tempted at some point on the car that I'm about to talk to you about to get a set of these wheels from Porsche to put on the car if they let me, or if the cost is not exorbitant. But there's loads of really nice details on the Sport Classic, and actually the pièce de résistance is probably the interior and the fact that this thing is a manual, effectively a manual 911 turbo with a ducktail and no side scoop. Very, very cool. The price on this is well over £200,000, and I suspect on the resale market, there we go, 209,000. I suspect on the resale market these things will be a lot more than that. I would say probably 300 grand thereabouts, but very, very cool. Nice to see they brought the ducktail back. Sport Classic grey, gold numerals, very, very cool. And on the other side, more copyright music. We've got a Taycan GTS, very cool in love orange with some punchy seats. And we've actually got the new 911 Carrera GTS. Now the interesting thing about this, the GTS is obviously an incredible all-rounder. It's probably the pick of the bunch from the 911 range, if I'm honest. This car has got, very popular here. It's a very popular car. This car has actually got the aero kit on the GTS for the first time. I've never seen that done before. So you've got like a fixed wing on the back there with sort of black bits on it. Black wheels actually from the 911 turbo. Very, very cool piece of kit. Let's just poke the camera around. Might be someone in here, is there? Got green stitching as well. Hell, and this one's actually a manual, so Viper green, or Python green, sorry. 992 GTS with aero kit. Very cool, but not actually something I've bought either, because so we'll find someone a little bit quieter to tell you what I have bought, and actually the perfect car to illustrate my point. Now, some of you remember I've got a bit of a history with 911 Turbo S's, 992 Turbo S's. I had a black one back in, actually in the middle of lockdown. I took delivery of that. It was a cancelled order, a black car that wasn't necessarily TGE spec. I also had the silver and red Turbo S cab, and the emphasis is on had. More on that another time. And I've now got incoming an order actually from Porsche Leeds that I probably put in 2, maybe 3 years ago that I've actually forgotten about. That is about to land. I had a message from Mr. Simpson at Porsche Leeds, where I bought my Carrera T from many, many moons ago, and I didn't actually think they'd come through with an order. He said, Tom, your car is about to be built, lock the spec in, hurry up. And I was like, what car? But it turns out I've ordered a Turbo S that I kind of forgotten about. So a Turbo S Coupe, I've gone for PTS, Aero Kit, Heritage Interior, and that's all I'm gonna probably say at this point. All I will say is, you guys and girls, I'm sure you're gonna be a fan of it. It's not gonna be one of those ones where you're like, Tom, I'm not sure about that. I know what you've gone for, but it's not really worked. I think you'll prefer it to the silver and red Turbo S cab that you've seen on my channel, which I'm going to update you on soon. So I actually want to show you this. No clues or hints here, by the way, on the colour. So right here then, I'm actually filming right in front of the TV screen and everyone's trying to view, but we've got a Turbo S cab here. I think it's a Turbo S, I haven't been around the back. But we've got, I think this might be oak green metallic with a new Heritage interior. And importantly, aero kit with square tips.
Underway, and the next car that's going to be heading up is the
Would you shut up? No, it looks terrible, go away. Boring, sounds terrible, too expensive. So what you can see then is you've actually got the square tips on here as well. It's actually really interesting that someone at Porsche GB has actually gone for the square tips, because most people go for the sort of little exhaust, but really, really nice. Love that. It's actually a left-hand drive, so I don't even know if it's a GB press car, but the black wheels with black calipers, very, very cool. But of course mine is a coupe, so it's going to look a little bit different to this, but wonderful, wonderful car. That has got me very excited for my car. Hopefully it's got you a little bit more excited about another Turbo S joining the garage. Number 3 actually. So that will be dropping very, very shortly, so do stay tuned for that on the channel very, very soon. Annoyingly, I can't give you more details on that. I'm going to drag it out, do all the clickbait, get as many adverts in as possible, so stay tuned for that. But once again, a huge thank you to Kia for hosting me at the Festival of Speed and allowing me to go after the new EV6 GT, which is out actually imminently. You can order one right now. Amazing piece of kit. That then, ladies and gentlemen, is that is Goodwood Festival of Speed 2022 done, wrapped and over. I've had an absolutely incredible time. This year it's been Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. I've done all 5 days of it, even a day at the start that no one even knows exists, some stuff on track. So it's been absolutely incredible. For everyone that I've worked with over this entire time, thank you so much for treating me amazingly. And a huge thanks to Kia for the ride in the EV6 GT. Stay tuned for more antics very soon. And of course, my Turbo S, which lands very, very shortly. See you guys. Bye.